It's won countless television awards, had several international versions made and created stars out of ordinary people. But chances are, most of us may not be aware of what Gogglebox actually is. Thre has announced a local version will be playing on our tellies very soon. Dancing with the Stars host Sharon Casey will be the voiceover host, as the show spotlights 10 ordinary Kiwi households watching TV from the previous week. Here's what you need to know about Gogglebox. What is it? It's a very simple concept. Cameras are placed in people's homes and they are recorded watching TV and living daily life. Millions of us do it, be it gathering around the box to watch the drama of the finale of The Block, or congregating to catch the 6 p.m. news. In the old days, it was the water cooler where we used to yarn about last night's TV, but that's all changed. This show shifts action to people's sofas, meaning it captures reactions to telly's big moments as they happen from the comfort of people's homes. In theory, it shouldn't work. A television show about people talking while watching television sounds like the worst thing ever. How does anyone hear what's on the TV with all that yakking away? But Gogglebox is more than television's big moments. It also catches the humanity of people, the real reactions to those TV moments that really do captivate and move us. Chances are they're the same reactions you're having at home while your fave show plays out. That's what makes it so popular and so relatable. And the UK version, the OG of the franchise, is actually pretty damn funny, thanks to the cast of families that are on it. Who are the Goggleboxes? There are Irish, Croatian and Australian, and even kids versions of Gogglebox, but the success of this global show has always been the people, no matter which country they're from. Casting is key to this, and more importantly, the everyday nature of the setup. The UK version has families made up of different ethnicities, and is widely now seen as representative of the makeup of Britain. It's also key sometimes to gauging how people subtly react differently to what's on the screen. There's also a sense that the show, and the cast, are also a weird social representation of life in any country, and the universality of how, even in this world of watching TV on your phone or a laptop, it still brings us together. But the main thing about the Goggleboxers is they're just like you and me. Even if some of the stars have become tabloid fodder, appeared on reality shows, made workout DVDs or written books, cutaway scenes on the show focus on arguments between couples, kids coming round to see their parents and the moments that make up our lives, or even just watching someone making a cup of tea. It's everyday mundane stuff in many ways, but it's a reflection of our lives that makes this show what it is. You relate to the families, and they feel like your mates. Heck, my wife even had a cry when one of the UK families recently lost one of their dogs. She's never met the dog of the family, but the fact they were on TV so often makes you feel like you know them. How popular is it? Gogglebox has been such a success that there are global versions of the show. It's not limited to the adults either. There's a kids version, Gogglesprogs, that imbues its viewing with cuteness and the out of the mouths of babes mentality. There's also a new version called Gogglebox, which features scenes of 16 to 24-year-olds reacting to what they're watching online on their smartphones, laptops or tablets. And celebrities have got in on the Gogglebox action, too. Oasis loudmouth Liam Gallagher and his family have been on an episode for charity too, along with the likes of Ed Sheeran and his celeb pals Example and Big Nasty hanging out watching TV. See, they truly are just like us. What will Thre need to do to make this a success? It's not just the people that makes Gogglebox what it is. Thre will need to make sure that the big TV moments are reflected, whether it's David Seymour's twerking on DWTS, or the royal wedding, or even national news events like the Christchurch earthquakes, and that there's no channel favoritism on Gogglebox. The channel needs to get the right mix of families, and the TV moments from the big international and local shows. Get that right. And this series, unlike the terribly disappointing version of Come Dine With Me, will run for years, and make stars of the ordinary people who sit on couches pronouncing judgment and interacting together every night. Stuff promoted stories recommended by